Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duraquil feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Oh, the lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person. Apparently had a bad experience. Must have been someone from America. Anyway, what are you here for? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird. Used to carry them in the shop, Duraquils. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and...
I can imagine.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers are whooper feathers. Not surprising, I suppose. The crime.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Now, why don't you have a good look? Always best to pop in whenever...
Thank you, I will. What do you have for sale?
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Simply pretended that someone had used their armor. Oh, really?
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Professor Howin will never... Leviosa. I'll look after you. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. cooperate, won't you?
Leviosa!
Professor Howin will never believe this.
Revelio! Revelio. Leviosa!
I'll look after you.
Revelio. Leviosa!
Everything's all right now.
Revelio. Leviosa!
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex...
I had an idea to train venomous tentac. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut...
Why do you need Mr. Law...
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I'm killing two snitch...
What else is a mis...
All of Lawley's herbology. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow...
I'm not sure this is something a student...
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Mr. Barnes will only get in trouble going down this path. I need to find another way to get him a venomous tentacula. Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he... Well done.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had...
Only fair, I suppose. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Oh, please tell me. Answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Sirona. I received your...
Hello, my friend.
I did, thank you.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know detail. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again.
Of course. You're out?
I do. I thought you might be just...
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband, Aidan, was a friend of my father's. In fact, I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but I wonder if you might pop in and see her. And you could retrieve something of mine. And
Why does Mrs. Sprottle...
Dot's a skilled an ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately...
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it.
I'll try to go and see her.
It would mean the world to me. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark winders. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering
Why would Bardolph want to get him?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets.
Do you think Bardolph may have...
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire... He swore he'd be back in a fortnight.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona right?
Oh, dear Sirona.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply...
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs.
Oh, thank you. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps...
I can certainly try and...
That would be wonderful. I'm worried...
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing...
Indeed he was. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butter... Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of us.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at home.
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost... I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friend... Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her.
Do you remember anything about...
Oh, of course. A few letters from... I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was... I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawks.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield.
Someone messing about.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Revelio. Revelio.
Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. That's at least one hawk lump.
Revelio.
Getting there. Just a few more hawk lumps to harvest.
Revelio.
Incendio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Revelio. Almost. That's all the Horklums for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Revelio. think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you.
Oh, thank you. And Sirona will be delighted. How kind of you.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. What do we have here?
Alohomora.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What a...
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little...
Oh, dear Dorothy. She go looking for Bardolph herself.
She mentioned dark magic.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph... I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would...
Could Bardolph have...
No, he'd never... That worries me almost more than his attempts at...
Is there anything your brother took?
Only his satchel. Journal.
I'll let you know.
Thank you. How kind.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank Thank you for passing through.
I couldn't help it.
I did. Never imagined they'd...
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. My brother Baldolf dead. I'm simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up?
Baldolf had spent when a group of Ranrock's law to pay. In their anger, they hurled him against the rock. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply...
Upper Hogsfield is my home. No, we are standing for... He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists.
Much as I would love to be rid of... We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Revelio.
Is the knee reversal
Seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
We'll talk about...
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the...
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklump.
Oh, thank you.
I wondered about some of...
Of course. It appears most of the letters...
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice.
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone...
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but...
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs...
We do. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't all... And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But... Well, got me through.
I'm glad I could be of help.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. And for returning this box of...
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful?
You will, by risk. For now, however, Deke suggests you...
Can I use the...
The loom will only enhance... Deke suspects you'll find more va... Deke also knows that...
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacula.